Let us begin with chapter 5 numericals. Now we have studied about various forces. Here we are going to discuss three types of forces: gravitational force, normal reaction force and tension force. So gravitational force, if there is a earth, if suppose this is the earth, okay, any body is placed m over here, what will happen? The earth will pull it downwards with a force that is equals to mass into acceleration. So acceleration is acceleration due to gravity. So here we will get the weight of the, actually this is the weight of the body, that is m into g. Okay, so this we are going to talk. We are not speaking about g is equals to f is equals to g m1 g into m1 m2 by r square. Okay, that we'll study when we'll study gravitational force. Now the thing is, we want this, we want to know about this. Now if suppose any body is placed over here, so what will be the weight? Will it be like this mg? No, it will be towards the center of the earth. Means any body which is placed in some distance from earth, so earth pull it towards itself. So that is why this force mg is always towards the center of the earth. Next is normal reaction. Now when I place any object in some tabletop or some place, okay, so what happens? Is this body falling downwards? No, but the body is means uh, the body is applying a force. Earth is trying to pull it downwards, but the body is not going down. It means some force is there which is stopping it from going down. So this force is always applied perpendicular to the body, normal to the body. That is why this force is known as normal reaction force. Now every force has equal and opposite reaction. So if this is the normal force applied to the body by the earth surface, means by any surface, you always remember normal reaction by any surface. When two surfaces are in contact, the normal reaction is applied. Now then what happens? This mass also applies a force downwards n. Okay, so these are the normal reaction pairs. Okay, now suppose this body is not placed in a flat surface, but it is placed in a inclined plane. Then what will happen? This is the inclined plane. Now the plane is slanted like this, so the normal reaction is always normal, means it will be not be like this, but it will be perpendicular to the surface. So if this is the surface, it will be perpendicular to the surface, it will be like this. Similarly the body will also apply a normal reaction on the surface, so this will be n. Okay, then if I what is tension force? Tension force means if we take a mass and we tie it with the help of a string or a wire or a spring or anything like that, then what happens? Suppose this body is at rest now, okay, but earth is constantly pulling it downwards. Okay, even if it is moving, so some force is there which is holding it up, so there is some tension in this wire. Okay, so this is known as the tension force. Now this tension force always act you're away from the point. If this is the mass, then it will always act away from the body. Similarly, if this is the wire, suppose I want to find the tension over here, then it will act away from the wire. Okay, now if the string is changed, now there is a tension here T. Now suppose if there are different strings, like this is one string, this is the mass, and this is the other string. Here it is attached here, and this here it is attached here. The mass is at rest, suppose. Then what is happening? A tension is applied here away from the body, and here also seeing this mass, tension is applied away from the body. But since the wires are changed, the tensions will also be changed. So this we have to remember always. The tension acts always away from the body. And next one is, your tension will be uh, with respect to the thing that we are seeing away from the body. Suppose I am seeing this mass, then away from the body. If I would have seen this fixed point, then this will be away from here, this one. Okay, so always away from the point that we are considering. And next is your when the string is changed, the tension is also changed. Next is your free body diagram. Now if I see free body diagram, free body means we are not talking about the body, okay, or we also call it as block diagram. Means we are not going to see the whole body. Like suppose if there is a boy who is hanging on a who is trying to swing on a rope. Okay, so the boy must be having different weight in his hand, different weight in his head. So there are different parts of the body, but we will consider the whole body as a point mass. Okay, our first thing in the free body diagram is that. The second is, only those forces we will see which are acting on the body. We will not consider the forces which the body is applying, but we will consider only those forces which are applied on the body. For example, suppose this is the mass and it is kept over here. So see here, the weight, okay, due to earth is pulling this mass downwards, so earth is applying a force on this mass, that is mg. Now what is happening, the surface is applying a force on it, that is normal reaction. Okay, so surface is applying the force on the mass is also applying a force on the surface, but this we are not seeing. Okay, this we will not see. We will consider only those forces which which are applied on the body. Okay, so how we will draw this whole mass, I will consider a point mass m. Okay, now what we will do, here normal reaction upwards, here mg downwards. So this is my free body diagram. Suppose I want to draw a free body diagram for this. There is an inclined plane and a mass kept over here. So we know that mass is always downwards, center of the earth, so mg. But the normal reaction is always perpendicular to the surface. So perpendicular to the surface I am drawing this. So what will happen? Free body diagram. So this is the mass, so m. This is the normal, so n. And this is the mg. Now let us come to the numericals.